Soul Food Sundays. What's going on, guys? So I was having a conversation with my man E, and he was telling me, he said, people know that you can speak, but what they want to hear right now is they want to hear your story. I said, it's funny that you say that because this week I wanted to invite you guys down to my element. I wanted to bring you guys into my territory. Right now we're on the ball court here in what used to be Dorado Drive. It's now called the Valencian. But when I lived here, it was definitely Dorado Drive, and it was more like El Dorado if you ask me. There was shootouts going on all the time, shootouts by the pool. There's a 7-Eleven right around the corner that was getting robbed religiously. It felt like they were getting robbed 7 days a week, but at minimum, every Friday. It was really challenging growing up or coming up in here, but at that point, this ball court was our only form of entertainment. This is the only thing that we could afford. Don't get me wrong though, throughout your struggles in life, along your journey, you're gonna always find people who's gonna be passionate about helping you. And my mother was proud of me, the fact that I was going to school. She said, Austin, come here. I set aside a little fund for you. It's not much, but I have $500 I could send to you every month for the first year that you're up there. She said, but after that, I can't do anymore. You're a man now. I said, Ma, you have no idea what this means to me. You see, $500 may not sound like a lot to you or I. However, 2007, 2008, there was no jobs that were hiring. There was nobody that was hiring. As a matter of fact, more people was getting laid off. Gas was like $4.27 a gallon. It was crazy. At $4.27, even at the minimum amount of gas I could spend was $20 a week. That was $80 going to his gas. My contribution to the light was about $60. That's $140. $350 of that went to his rent. That's $490. I got $10 left over to spend to eat for the month. It wasn't just like that for me. My roommates, they were all in the same position. We coming up as young men in America, coming from the Virgin Islands, a place where hardly anyone knows of. And we trying to make it here in America, with nobody giving us any opportunity. But we couldn't feel sorry for ourselves because everybody was like that at that time. But in those times, I remember that Publix, right around the corner, Publix used to give us soup. And when you bought the soup, they used to give you these free crackers. And with the crackers, half the times we wouldn't get the soup, but we get the free crackers. And when we'd go to the faucet and we'd fill up our cups with water, the water was cloudy as hell. I ain't even gonna lie to you, but that water would swell the crackers in your stomach, and that would stop your stomach from growling in the middle of the night. I remember the times that we were stuck on the side of the road because we didn't have any gas. But at those moments, I told my boys, I said, this too shall pass. When we was in the house and the lights got cut, said, this too shall pass. When our stomachs was hungry because we had nothing to eat, I told them religiously that this too shall pass. I came out here on this ball court today looking for a place that I could feel a little nostalgic. A place where I could rekindle some old memories, and the ball court ain't even here anymore. There's so many weeds that grow through the floor. This alone shows you that growth, it's inevitable. Growth is gonna happen no matter what. But what are you gonna let grow? Are you gonna let the weeds grow? Because even through the tough foundation of concrete, the tough and challenging situations in your life, growth can still happen. Growth will still happen. But what are you gonna cultivate? Are you gonna let the weeds grow in your situation? Or are you going to be the rose that grew from concrete? Because in the midst of all of those trials and tribulations that you've been through, I've been saying this, and you should know that this too shall pass. So don't give up now, because this is not the end of your journey. Because these struggles, they don't define your character, they reveal who you are. This too shall pass. Rise up. You are kings. You are kings and queens. You were built for this. I'll see y'all on the next. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in to another episode of Soul Food Sundays. I really appreciate all of you who show your love and support. We're trying to make sure that this message resonates with nations. We're trying to make sure that we spread this out to the masses, and we're really out there inspiring and impacting and changing people's lives. That's what this really is about. So we ask for your help in the process. Subscribe, like our channels, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, Inspired by Austin. Inspired by Austin. Share it out on all the channels. Share it with your friends, with your loved one. We are so happy to be on this journey with you, and we look forward to seeing you at the next one. Take care.